Hi guys, welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome in. My name is Destiny and I am a full-time reseller on eBay and on Poshmark. I sell mainly clothing. I do sell a little bit of shoes, and today I thought I would take you guys along with me and show you a little bit more into my reselling business. I'm going to kind of show you what my eBay room looks like, how I do my inventory, and take you along to get a new rack so I can put more inventory and more clothing on the shelves. Right now I have a lot of it and I'm trying to get a little bit more organized and also grow my business a little bit. So if you would like to see a little bit more into my business, then stick around. Okay, so we are in my eBay room. I currently have 3,008 items listed on my eBay store. So just a little background of me. I have been reselling full-time for about 3 years now. I did start out part-time. I started out not selling clothes at all, actually. Clothes was the very last thing on my mind, but I was working at a law firm about 5 years ago now. And every day on my lunch break, I would go into Goodwill, because this was around like the pandemic and I was trying to like supplement my income, and then I was furloughed and all of that. So Joey actually kind of got me a little bit into reselling, and every day on my lunch break there was a Goodwill right across the street 2 minutes away from where I worked. So I would go into this Goodwill on my 30 minutes. I would kind of see what I can find, and I was really only into shoes, hats, and a little bit of hard goods. I really didn't like hard goods, but I was like looking up like pots and pans and just kind of looking at everything except the clothes. I used to, when I would walk in the thrift store and I would look at the clothes and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like that is so overwhelming. Like, how does anybody resell clothes? And I was just doing hats and shoes basically, and that's kind of how I started out part-time. And then I found some other resellers and YouTube channels on YouTube, and I started watching Ashley, Hustle at Home Mom, and Kaylee, and I just fell in love with learning clothes. I watched in and out videos all day, all night, learned everything I could, and then I would slowly go into the thrift store and start recognizing these brands, and I would pick them up. And now I only do clothing and I love it. I really don't. I skim the shoes, but I love selling clothing. I sell men's clothing, women's clothing, really all types of clothing that you can think of. And that's kind of how I got where I am today with behind me and all of these clothes. So I'm going to show you guys kind of what it looks like walking into my eBay room. Okay, so when you walk in the door, this is what I currently have. I have 2 racks right here. I have 2 racks right here, and then I have a whole rack right here, and then I have on the floor, I have some bins. I just kind of have a little mess right now. All these Goodwill bags, I have some uninventoried. So I'm thinking that I want to put a rack right here in the middle because I need it. I also have, this is my little desk area right here. And then I have this little tiny closet where I keep some shoes, and I actually have some bins in there. But this is kind of what it looks like. It's definitely a lot, but yeah, I'm gonna put a rack right here and hopefully it'll work. So yeah, that's a little bit what it looks like, and I just have all this like uninventoried stuff. And one of the things that I hate doing every single week is my inventory. I dread doing it, and the number one reason that I do dread doing it is because I just don't have the bin space. I don't have enough space to do my inventory and put my clothes in the bins. Like, everything is just jam-packed, and yes, you know, I'm selling a lot, but it's still, I want to be able to get more and more inventory. In order for me to do that, I have to just keep growing, get more bins, get more space. We're gonna do that today. I'm gonna take you along, buy a rack, show you all of that. But before, let's just talk about a little bit about how I do my inventory and what that looks like. So like I said before, I have 3,008 items. So kind of how I do my inventory, when I list something on eBay, you'll create the listing, right? And down at the very bottom, it says like SKU, and I will put the SKU number when I'm doing my inventory of whatever number. So all of my bins are numbered. So like you can see this one right here is B79, I have B80. So I started at B, I just picked B, like A, B, C. You don't have to have a number or a letter, but mine is B, and then it starts with 1, so B1, and I have all the way through B100 currently. So I start by, I list the item, and then every single week, usually on a Monday or a Tuesday after I get all of my new inventory, I go onto eBay, I go to my listings, and all of the ones that are uninventoried will pop up first. So I grab the bags and then I just start putting them in bins, and then whichever bin I put it into, say B23, then I will put B23 in the SKU number on the listing on eBay, and that's kind of how I SKU everything. Whatever bin is open, I'll put it into. So this item will go into B2, this item will go into B75, and then once I sell that item, it'll pop up and it'll show me this item sold, and it'll say SKU number 22, and then I will go to that bin and I will pick it out. For example, say I sold a pair of jeans and it said B80, so I'll go to this bin, B80, I'll find the clothing, I'll pick it out of this bin, and that's kind of when I sell something how I do it. And currently I am listing 20 things a day, so I list 20 things a day no matter what. I try to get 20 listings up, so if you do say 20 listings times 7 days a week, it's a lot of inventory that I have to do every single week, so I can't let that go. So I try definitely to put that new inventory away into bins once a week. And currently I'm just out of space. I have this uninventory from this past week of thrifting, so I need to get it inventoried and get it in there. So we're gonna go and buy a new rack to put all of this inventory on. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick. If you go on eBay on your laptop, if you go over to listings right here, you click on listings, it'll pop up and it'll show you all of my listings over here. So shoes, I do not inventory as I don't have a ton of them, so I just look in my closet. But right here where it says custom SKU label, that's where every week when I go and do my inventory, I will put it in. So if we scroll down and we start getting to the clothes, you'll see that I have all of these clothes right here that are currently listed. They just don't have a SKU number. So every week I'll go in and say like B10 is open. So I'll click here and I'll put B10, and then you hit submit and it submits it, and then when you sell that item, it'll pop up and say, hey, this item is in B10. And then I'll scroll down and show you. So like I have right now all of this from the past week, stuff that's not inventoried, but you'll get down to showing my items that are inventoried. So like when something sells, this right here is where all of my SKU numbers are, so I know exactly where to pick it out from when I sell something. I also have all these bags outside of my eBay room door too, because it's just too much. Like when you walk in to my room, it's just, I have a tight space, so I'm keeping a lot of stuff out here too. So once I get this rack, I'm really excited to put it up, and hopefully I will have, you know, some more space to put all of my things in. Walking into Home Depot, that's where I get my racks from. Brought some muscle power with me. Show me your muscles, gym boy. So this is the rack that I get right here. This is how much it is at Home Depot. This is going to be my 6th rack. I also have a couple different sizes if you guys are looking. So this is the bigger one. Joey has a couple of these, and then these are the ones that I have, the 48 by 18 by 72. And then they also have some like smaller ones too. All right, we're gonna stop into Goodwill real quick to see if we could try and pay for some of this rack. What'd you get?
This is for the rack. Look, Levi's brand new shorts.
Wow.
Adriana. The Everett. We got Rag & Bone. Men's, I think.
Wow.
And
7 for All Mankind. Ooh.
yeah, and she didn't want to come in here, guys.
I got some American Eagle.
Yeah, just for you.
Wow. You guys know what this is? Where's Joey? Joey!
Man, what'd you get?
Got some good stuff.
Oh, okay. You happy you went? That's gonna pay for the whole rack.
So we're taking some stuff out of the room. It's gonna go right here in the middle. All right, and here we go. I gotta figure out how it's gonna be easiest because I have to pull out bins on each side, and then I'm also gonna be pulling out bins from the center too. So we just have to figure out how it's gonna work. It's gonna be a little bit tight,
Or you
but
could do it my way.
Joey's way.
Put it
It's
up
always
again.
Joey's way, right?
And then you could have a maze.
No, we ain't doing that.
Well, then the only way would kind of be like.
All right, guys, so this is how it's looking. We ended up putting in kind of like diagonal instead of straight. It kind of is going to give me more space all around so I can come in from this way and I can pull bins out. I have enough room. I can pull bins out from over here. This is kind of, it gives me more space to pull bins out from all ways. So now I just need to buy more bins. So each of my racks holds 3 bins per row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6 rows. So now I'm gonna buy some more bins.
6 times 3.
18. Yeah. So now I'm going to get some more bins. I get my bins from Target. I don't know the exact sizes of the bins, but I get them from Target. So I'm gonna go buy some more bins, and then we're gonna inventory all of this and all of this, and we will be good. All right, guys, everything is inventoried, ready to go, and I still have some space down here for some more bins when I get some more inventory this week. So it's looking good, it's functioning, it's gonna work, and I'm excited to have this new space. Okay, and that is it for me. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this entire video. I really think that organization for me in any kind of business, and in my business especially, is really, really important. I love to be organized. It makes me feel better. It makes the business run a little bit more smoothly. So it's really important. I'm really glad I got that done, and I feel so much better. So thank you guys again for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.